All right, so let's segue into college basketball. So what's going on with this Illini, Tim?
Well,
You told me you did say they had a big game against Missouri. You did say
yes,
that was a huge game, but
bragging rights game.
bragging rights game. I had hopes that they would win that game. What happened, Tim? Talk to me.
They lost. They were down. They lost. It sucks. They got 2 losses in the non-conference season in a shortened season. And I mean, the bragging rights game is a huge game every year. I mean, Missouri's won the last 3 of them, and Andy Katz actually flipped the coin, son, to determine, because of COVID, is this game going to be played in Missouri or at Illinois? Because it's normally in St. Louis, and it was at Missouri. So I think that played a little bit into it.
Mm-hmm.
But really, dude, they gave up 49 points in the first half. Even Brad Underwood, the coach, was like, "We had no intensity. Like, what the hell?" I believe they out-rebounded them all game. Outside of Ayo Desumu, who had 36 points. Kofi Coburn had 19, and Andre Cobello had 14. Adam Miller had 2 points. DeMonte Williams, 3 points. Trent Frazier, 4 points. Ben Shanazvili, 0 points. It's just not a lot going on. And what really happened was Missouri adjusted at the end because Illinois came back. And they had a game, I believe, tied at 76 because they were down by 13 at one point. It was like 72-59. Illinois came back, Ayo adjusted, and then all of a sudden, Missouri just picked up the defensive intensity. And they made a couple shots when they weren't making shots. Ayo it's like he lost composure, and he started kind of ball hogging at that point. They had a chance to tie the game at the end. And literally, he had like 5 seconds, and he had a chance to shoot the ball right there for a 3. He just, all right, I'm worked up because the dude tried to do a running 3 with 5 seconds left when he had other people open. It's like he has to take that shot because he feels the weight of the world on his shoulders. Probably because you're a top 10 team. This is a game you shouldn't lose. This could be a bad loss. Missouri's going to be a top 25 team, okay? But we don't know what that's going to look like moving forward. It's a bragging rights game. Normally these teams play up to the game. They might not look good the rest of the year, son. So I bet you he felt that pressure.
Well, do you think it might have just been a letdown game, perhaps, after the big Duke win? I mean, I think I could see that happening too. Like it just, feeling the emotion from that victory. I think it sort of carried into a little bit of maybe fatigue and just a little bit of a bad game. Like they just had a game where, they just came off a great victory and then they just sort of, came back down to earth a little bit. And, now they'll pick it back up for the next game. No?
National championship team doesn't do that.
I mean, yeah, but they have bad games every once in a while, right? Do you know what Illinois' record is?
Yeah, they're 4-2.
Okay.
So
okay.
that stinks compared to, wanting to be 5-1, 6-0. I mean, it's a tough loss. You don't want to lose this game. You don't want to lose to a rival, especially in a really difficult Big Ten where you might lose 5-6 games. That could be the difference between a top 2 seed and a top 4 seed.
Okay. Well, I mean, we still have a ways to go, Tim. So we'll see.
Look at you calling me down.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you look at their 2 losses, they were against Missouri and Baylor. I think we both agree that those are very difficult games. So do I think that? I mean, are they going to lose games? Sure. I mean, of course. So I would say let's see how they play after this game to really determine whether or not they're a potential Final Four team. Because it's exciting stuff. I mean,
it's disappointing. Yeah. When your team has that kind of effort in such an important rivalry game, when they give up 49 points in the first half, when their other players aren't really going, they're not up for it, they're not getting offensive rebounds at all compared to the last game. They just kind of looked off. And I really hope Coach Underwood, who's actually a really good coach, takes this to heart, works their butts off, and they come back in the next couple of weeks and play well.
I hope so.
I hope so, man.
We'll be tuning in and watching Illini basketball. So
thanks for talking me off the ledge.
yeah, man. Of course, that's what I'm here for. And I know you love the Fighting Illini, and I'm rooting for them. I want them to do so well, and we both do. So yeah, come on, let's go Illini.
All right, go Illini. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our show. Thank you. Please subscribe, hit like, do what you can. Please support us as we continue to go on this journey together.
Yes, bear down.
Bear down.
All right, till next time, guys.